Once the opportunity arose for him to close the show, he did it in emphatic style.
Whatever he hits falls.
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, MTK Global. I'm here today at Ultimate Boxer 5, and I'm joined by Ultimate Boxer 3 winner. And the punch, like you're the punching preacher, aren't you?
Apparently so.
He called you the punishing preacher, didn't he? I noticed that.
I heard that. I was like, ooh, punishing. I was like, okay, whatever floats your boat.
Gotta take it. It was a little bit of a war in there for the first couple of rounds, wasn't it? It was like you were just looking to take him out pretty early.
Do you know what? I had a lot of built-up frustration going into this fight. And, you know, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes with boxing and, you know, the whole business side of things. And it's been a long, hard camp, and I felt like I just had to channel it in the right way. I think I hurt him clearly in the first round, even before I dropped him. And I think that's sort of kind of fair play to him, because when I did hurt him, I think he knew he was on his way out. So he started throwing haymakers. It was like the harder I hit him and the more I hurt him, it charged him up. So it almost got into a war. Do you know what I mean? And I know, you know, us boxers, we tried to box, but we're fighters as well. So a bit of the macho side of me was about to come out, but my coach kept me calm and said, you know what, take your time. And that's what I did, and I got him out of there in the second round.
Do you feel like you sort of showed the attributes that maybe helped you win Ultimate Boxer 3, start fast and sort of impose yourself?
Yeah, do you know what the funniest thing? Like, wasn't even trying to start fast. I was really trying to start very calm. I think my style is just naturally a fast style and quite aggressive, but for me in there, it looked like I was just trying to take my time. Well, that's what I was trying to do. But yeah, man, today was just getting the rounds in. I got 2 in, so that was all right, 1.5. But yeah, man, there was no real game plan. It was just see what you had to bring to the table and just get behind my jab and box to my strengths, and I think that's what I did.
And in terms of your fighting, so you're fighting at super middle?
So, yeah, it's a bit of a secret. So I'm actually a middleweight.
Right.
BoxRec had me ranked as a super middle. Like today I fought at 11.11, but I was more than comfortable in the weight. Like I woke up this morning, had breakfast, I drank about 1 litre of water before the weigh-in, and I was still 11.11. So middleweight is the weight, you know, even for the last Ultimate Boxer. I think the weight was 11.8 and I came in at 11.6 on the championship weight. So yeah, I want to do some stuff at middleweight first, and then who knows, potentially in future super middle. But I don't know why I'm ranked as a super middle, because I've never weighed over the super middleweight limit. But yeah, that's just what it is. But I'm a middle, so I guess in a way it's kept me under the radar. But if I was a middleweight, I'd be looking over my shoulder right now if I was the other guys who are going to be potentially in my way.
Have you got any names sort of in mind, or any belts that you're looking to? Like, have you got like a plan sort of ironed out?
I like you. I don't like name dropping. I'm not into that. But without saying too much, there's a potential belt that we could be fighting for next. I want to go through the channels properly. I've said before, the Ultimate Boxer was a great platform, but I don't see it as a shortcut.
Do you feel like now it's time to utilise that platform? So you've sort of had that, and you've had sort of...
Yeah, I don't want it to be the highlight of my career, and I don't think for 1 minute I'm owed anything automatically because I won Ultimate Boxer. At the end of the day, I still only had 19 amateur fights, so I want to go through it properly. Like, I've done a 6th rounder today. It was the first 6th round on my record. Potentially do it 8, and then we'll start pushing for the titles. You know what I mean? So the plan is to go for the belts, but I'm in no hurry. But I'm not going to drag my feet and take my time. I leave that to my team, my manager, my coach, and they decide when. But yeah, we're going to go at a good pace and keep moving up the rankings.
And in terms of a date before the end of the year, do you reckon?
Not too soon. I leave that to my manager and my coach, but hopefully 100% definitely want to get out once, maybe twice before the end of the year. But I leave it to my coach. I've been in training for a while. Like, I was ready to fight in July, but that didn't materialise. So it's been a long camp. You know, when you haven't got a confirmed fight day, it's a lot of stopping and starting. So
is that the frustration that you was talking about at the start?
Yeah, but you know what? This is boxing, isn't it? There's a lot that goes.
It's never plain sailing.
It's never plain sailing, you know. And boxers, we're our own worst enemies because we don't really talk about some of the things that we have to go through behind closed doors. But it's part and parcel of the sport. You just deal with it. But I'm just happy to get the win out of the way. I'm happy to get the 6th round on my record. Happy to get the stoppage. And yeah, thankful to God that, you know, me and my opponent were both safe and we're both well, and on to bigger and better things, man. Keep going.
We look forward to it. Derrick Osaze, thank you for speaking to IFL TV. Sure, catch up with you soon.
Thank you very much for having me, man. I want to shout out to all my sponsors. Ooh, I've got them all here. I've got to plug them in. Purposeful Youth, got shout out Custom Kids, LTF Recruitment, Cure Energy, Trendmark, Wing Racking, Morgan Electrical, Diagraph, Edge Performance, you know, Boss Digital, shout out Lionheart Print, anyone else I've forgotten, TG Physiotherapy, all these guys who have helped me along the way, everyone who's played a part, my church, Godwin Ministries, thank you so much for your love and support, my family, my wife, everyone who's been behind me, my coaches at DST Boxing Academy, my manager Jimmy Gill, and yeah man, just I'm grateful to everyone and who show their support. You know, pro boxing's not easy, and without you guys it wouldn't be possible, so God bless you all, man.
Once the opportunity arose for him to close the show, he did it in emphatic style.
Whatever he hits falls.